Try to make it a three-point play. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Morant sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
That play is Morant's ball-handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Pass to Collier. Now here's Clarkson. Williams defending. Now Kessler. Collins outside. It's George on the wing. Clark covers. Utah with another miss. Memphis trailing here. On the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one misses. Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. Good on the second one. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Kessler. Lays it up and banks it in. Kessler's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Morant against Sexton. Outside, Williams. Jackson outside. Sinks the tray. Jackson's got 15 points.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
To the wing, right side. Collins with a screen on Morant. And he's going for the oop here. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Buries it from 3.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Morant against Sexton, and it's Morant off the drive, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Kessler.
Man, good whistle there.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
Hendricks has checked in for Utah. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Williams' shot is good.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's Collier. He has 7. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Hendricks. The shot misses. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Outside Morant. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Aldama's checked in for Williams. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Here's Collins to the wing on the left. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Next up, the Knicks in New York. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. The Jazz have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Here's Collier. Clark covers. Clarkson, left side. And it's in there. Clarkson's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Morant. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Collier. There's a screen. Kicks it out to Collins. Sexton with it. Here's the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey comes in for Clark. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. Right side, Sexton. Pass to Sensabaugh. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Here's Pippen. Drops in the layup for 2. Pippen's gotten his 2nd bucket. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
They set the screen. Sexton passes to Martin. Back to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Puts up the 8-footer. No good off the glass. Memphis has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Back to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Utah. Hendricks has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Martin. On the wing, Sexton. He's got 13. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by 1. Here's Pippen. Checked by Sexton. Pass to Jackson from behind the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Jackson's got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Sexton with it. Jackson in his pocket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The 3 ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. Down low. Aldama, the pass to Pippen. Jackson with a screen on Sexton. Pippen, no good.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Sheebway's checked in for Collins. 46 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hendricks. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
Here's Sexton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Jackson outside. The deep three. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
They set the pick. Goes up on the wing. He can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Pippen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
14.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For three, Sexton. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Santi Aldama, also Edey out there. Ja Morant is out there with Jackson, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. They set the pick. Here's Sexton. Here's the drive.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
Memphis leading by 3. Now here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Edey. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
Second team. Coming into the floor for the Jazz. Number 24.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Morant with a screen on George. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Here's Pippen. Here's Edey. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Edey. The rebound by the Jazz. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Morant. Ooh, Kessler with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Off the inbound. Here's Edey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Memphis.
The first one falls. John Collins checked in for Hendricks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
And the jam by George.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Memphis leading. And here's Kennard. And he jams it home with authority.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Collins finds Kessler. George against Moran. Shoots. Again, Utah.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Jackson on the wing. Launches it. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. George passes to Kessler. It's stolen. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Edey. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Edey's got 9 points now in the quarter. Jazz trail by 4. Now George. Collins outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. A different look here for Utah. Clarkson's checked in for Martin. Sexton comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Collier in for George. Pass to Edey. And that's a foul called on Walker Kessler. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jackson with a screen on Sexton. Here's Kennard. Here's Jackson.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Kessler. Collins with it. Kessler a screen. And it's Collins off the drop. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Edey. Back to Kennard. And right on target. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Collins with a screen on Moran. Here's Collier. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Collins. Sexton with it. 4 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tougher defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
The shot. Morant, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To tie it up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Collier. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
The free throw drops for Clark. And Clark drops them both.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen. Jazz
trail by 4. Here's Sexton. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Goes back up. Collier. That one goes. Count it.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Clark outside. Fires from deep. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Collier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 1-point game. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Sexton, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Grizzlies have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Morant finds Clark. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. The Jazz making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Kennard into the lane. Count it. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
George passes to Collins. Kessler, a screen on Morant. Back to George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Memphis leading by 3. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Collier, he's checked in for Sexton. And they get it back. Williams against Clarkson. The shot's good.
Big-time points from Clarkson. He might not start a ton of games, but Jordan certainly can finish.
Here's Morant. Oh, Kessler with the block. Clarkson with the ball. And Clark picks him up defensively. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Clark. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Kennard on the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Floater. Williams' shot is good. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach bolder than me.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. And here's Memphis. They're on a 10-2 run here. Back to Morant. To the inside. And it's blocked by Kessler.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Yeah, ready for the big moment. Collins believed in his ability to deliver the big-time shot.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Moran against Sexton. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Sexton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Now a timeout called by Utah. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
For 3, Sexton. So Memphis wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout